What's going on? My name is EJ, welcome to my channel, and today what I have for you is another Halloween themed Far Cry 5 arcade video. This one though in particular I really want to show off because I recently, for the first time, I know, shocker, I love horror movies, have a huge collection, but never had The Shining in my collection. And for the first time I finally watched it this month. And I actually was thinking about making a Shining map because I was so inspired by the movie, but I decided to look and see if someone had made one first, and I found this map, and I have to share it. I have to. When I saw it, I was like, there's no way I cannot make a video on this map because it is amazing. And the guy made a part 1 and part 2. Part 2 is actually not as highly rated as the first one, and I don't think that's fair. I'll showcase it at the end so you can see them both. Definitely go play both of these and give them both a like. You'll see why in a minute when I get into it. So actually, let's just jump right into it and you'll see why I'm so surprised by it. Alright, so when we load in, we have Jack, Wendy, Danny, or Halloran, I suppose how you pronounce that. I'm gonna go Jack just because. And when you first load in, as you see, you have the overlook and it says The Shining is playing. I believe this is based off of, what was that movie? Ready Player One, I think. I guess that's what this from. I don't know. I haven't talked to the guy that made this map or anything. I think this is what it's from, though. I've only seen that movie once. I know there were Shining references in that movie. But yeah, once we go through these doors, okay, if you have seen The Shining, you're gonna see why this is impressive to me, because this place is legitimate. I can only imagine how much time it took this guy to make this map, because it's crazy. I mean, from the entrance here, I mean, it's just crazy, and it never stops. I mean, the amount of detail that he put into the map is pretty astounding. As you can see, I was gonna try and take them out quietly here. There we go. As you can see, you even have like the little layout map here of the maze or whatever. You have the counter, the front counter, and everything. I mean, all of this stuff is, considering the assets that you have, oh, okay, well, everyone's angry. But, considering the assets that you have to make stuff in Far Cry, and considering what he actually did with this, it's pretty awesome. I mean, look at here, we have the lounge here. And then you go through here. If you've seen, you remember the scene with the bar where Jack goes in and he's hallucinating and all. Look, he even got his little glass there. I think, what did he order, like bourbon or something? I can't remember exactly. Because again, I've only seen The Shining once, but I was quite surprised by the movie. I've heard of it. I've seen certain things from it. I mean, I obviously know certain lines and stuff. I mean, it's a movie that if you know anything about horror, obviously you're going to know certain things about. Obviously you're going to know certain things about the movie, whether you've seen it or not. But, yeah, I had never seen it before, and the first thing that I did was you know, go to Far Cry and see if there was an arcade, because I do that a lot. I look up a lot of movie arcade maps and see if people have made them or whatnot. Because that was one thing that I kind of wanted to do with Far Cry. I actually have a couple movie maps that I just never finished, that I really need to, but I don't know, I just haven't really had the time to make them, because I like making stuff with a lot of detail like this, and I just, for the amount of detail this guy has put in here, I can only imagine how much time it took, and I just really don't think that I would want to put this much time in. But like, look, you even have the part where you go up the stairs here. What is this way? I can't remember. Is this to the kitchen, maybe? Can't remember. We'll try to take a look at it, as much of it as I can get in here, but I mean, it's crazy, like I say, the amount of detail he put into, oh, goodness. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, Didn't even get to see the kill. Oh, we don't want to go here yet. That's the little girls on the tricycles or bicycles or whatever, or the stand in the hall or whatever. I don't know what they... I can't remember. I just remember the two little girls at the end of the hall. Again, don't roast me too bad. As a horror buff, I should know, but again, I've only seen the movie once. I need to watch it again, though. It's definitely worth watching again. Oh, here we go. Here's another nice part here. Look at this. This, if you remember the scene where the elevator opens and the blood comes out, like, the dude even done that. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but for what you have to make and use and do, the fact that he even got that in here, I mean, that's just crazy. Like I say, the amount of detail and stuff he put into this is just fantastic. I mean, there's no way I would have ever went through all this, like even stacking the chairs and having everything put up like it looks like they're going away for the time period and whatever, you know, just, I mean, it's just crazy, because like they were packing stuff up and leaving out and everything, and he's got it looking like, you know, stuff is packed up and all that. I mean, like I say, it's absolutely fantastic how much detail has been put into this. I could have promised I had the perk to where I could open that, but I guess I do not. Oh, there we go. But let's see, I don't think we want to go to the kitchen or anything yet. Did we actually go up this way, or which way did I go? I can't remember. That is the one thing about it, oh, you can't go up this? Oh, leave or die. So, the one thing I will say... Oh, my goodness. Hello, mannequin. The one thing that I will say about this map is it's so big and so many turns, which is accurate, but there's so many of them that, I mean, you can get lost. You can definitely get lost in this place, which I'm not going to make that out as it's a complaint, because that's... I mean, there's... As you can see, look, there's rooms to this place. I mean, This place is crazy. I mean, so I believe... Oh, my goodness, what are you doing in here? I believe... Let me see, let me go back out here. Room 237. I believe that is it. I think this is the room where Jack walks in and has the vision of the woman in the shower. I think. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah, and from what I remember, like, this even looks fairly legitimate. This is just... maps like this just are amazing to me, because I can't even imagine putting this much time into making a map like this. It's just crazy, crazy. Look at here, like, all of this stuff is just... Look, you can see the nice little overview of this place here. Like, it just... Dude, it's just... It's astounding. Like I say, if you have seen the movie, it's just great how much detail has been put in. Let's go to another one of these markers here. Try and find my way. Like I say, that's the only thing. You can kind of get lost fairly easy. See, authorized personnel. I think this is to the kitchen? I know he has the kitchen in here. Maybe not this part exactly. I'm trying to be fairly quiet because I don't really want to... I say as I use my shotgun to take that guy out. So this is more... I actually don't know where we are right off the top of my head here. This is like the washroom slash maintenance room, I suppose. I don't remember what scene that was from right off. Again, though, you know, I've only seen the movie once, so... Definitely not a, Oh, we can't get up through there. That would be nice, that way I didn't have to go back up. But definitely not an expert when it comes to, The Shining. It is a great movie, though. If you have never seen it, it is definitely worth a watch. It's a crazy movie. Like, don't look anything... I know that, like I say, there's a lot of things that are kind of given away anyway. like just from media and stuff, you kind of know some of the scenes just based off the fact of the matter that, you know, I mean, like the Here's Johnny and stuff like that. I mean, obviously people know certain scenes from the movie, but like, if you can watch it halfway spoiler free and go into it for the first time, it just, you know, luckily that's what I got to do. I didn't know what happened or, you know, the premise of anything, so going into it fairly blind, other than knowing the obvious lines and stuff, it is quite the adventure of a movie to go through. There we go. So we'll try to move on. I want to find the kitchen. I don't think we went... see, oh, there we go. Dining room lounge. Oh. So I think... maybe it's that way to the... alright, let's just make a quick... oh, nope. Okay, I know which way that is. We went that way. Okay, that way... oh, we made a circle. Okay, so I think we go this way then. Again, that is the one thing about this map, though. It does kind of... oh, here we go. He says also try The Shining Part 2, which we will definitely showcase at the end, because again, I think... oh, thanks for playing. Well, we're not through yet, but thank you for making the map, because, like I say, holy cow. Here we go. We're in the kitchen and all that stuff now. So here's the... let's kill this guy first. So here's where Jack gets locked in the freezer or whatever it is. I mean, like I say, the dude even added all of this stuff. It just... again, the amount of detail, it's just crazy. Oh, would help if I would aim. Oh, why are you not dead? I'm just gonna kick you to death, I guess. Ridiculous. So I guess that guy's supposed to be Jack, even though technically we're Jack, but you know what they say. But let's see. Nope, can't exit there. But yeah, now, if you have never seen the movie, I will say this, because, again, I'm not, like, super detailed on it, but from what I can remember, this looks very, very similar to the actual kitchen. And that's what I'm getting at and what I'm talking about, like, the detail that he put into this stuff, it just... this actually I mean, the dude has to have seen the movie a lot, or either he went through and, like, shot by shot went through and made this stuff. I don't even know. I don't even know what he did to make it, but it's crazy. it's really awesome, the time that he had to put into this. And I hate to just like keep saying that over and over and whatever, but I am impressed. I mean, I thoroughly am. And I think this is the rooms where Jack and Wendy were, I believe. I think this is their rooms. I guess, like I say, I could try to aim some. Oh, we're gonna die. Definitely don't want to die as we're trying to showcase a map. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie, I think the first time that I played this, I actually did die. I don't think I actually... yep, this is definitely their room, because there you got the red rum, or backwards, being murder. Now, remember the room here and everything, because you're going to be like, well, where's the Here's Johnny scene, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't get through that door anymore. But that's why I'm definitely going to showcase the Part 2 map in this as well. Because you definitely have to play both of them. So we're going to try and get to the last guy here in a minute, and then we will move on to Part 2. Alright, so we should have the last one here. Maybe? Yep, there we go. So we got the last guy there. Now we gotta get to the exit. And well, to be fair, I do not know how to get to the exit. As a matter of fact, I think I had died the first time I played this through. I may not have ever actually finished it all the way. I'm not sure, but... oh, okay. Obviously, this is the exit. So, there we go. Also, try The Shining Part 2, which we are. And thanks for playing. Thank you for making it. I enjoyed it. Let's move on to Part 2, and you'll see why I say that there's been a lot of detail put in all this.
Victory.
Alright, so here we are on the Shining Part 2 map, and I'm going to show you a little bit about this. It's made by the same guy, obviously. Oh, there you go. There's his name right there. Also try the Shining Part 1. So it's made by Old Timer 1969, so there he is. And I'm definitely going to have to look up that dude's name and see if he's made any other maps and stuff, because, like I say, lots and lots of detail, and you'll see, I think the reason this has gotten lower votes is because people just go right to the exit and they don't take the time and patience to look at things. So, as you can see, there's the, I can't remember what they call it in the movie. It's like the little snowmobile thing. So that's the one I believe that the guy comes up looking for them on. But if you go over here, there's the one that Jack, like, took apart or sabotage. Well, I say sabotage because that's up one here. So I think I picked Jack, so it's only fair that I sabotage that one, right? I think that's who I picked. I didn't even pay attention. I just kind of jumped right into it. But here's the other thing. So, like I say, a lot of people... Oh, and it's blown up. A lot of people, I think, just go through the maze and that's it and go to the exit. But I think a lot of people probably miss this. Now, if you go up and you look here through the window... There you go. Take a look at that. I think you can get in here. I think I got in here before. Maybe I have to bust the window out. Yeah, there it is. So as you can see, here's Johnny. He actually managed to get that pretty accurate. The guy actually somewhat looks like Jack Nicholson a little bit, but, you know, either way, it's a oh, I knocked it off. Sorry, Wendy, I knocked your knife out of your hand there. There you go. Pick it up. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of, if you go from the other map, I guess this is where it should continue, and then you go from here. And I would say, I guess he could have put the start point here, but it's kind of a good thing he didn't, because I imagine a lot of people would like spawn in here and be like, well, I'm looking at a toilet, and then just run out and never look behind and see that. So that's a nice detail. Like I say, little details like that, and then the little snow machine and the deal back there. And here's the thing, that's a tractor back there, but this, I believe, he actually, like, put this together and made this. I assume. I don't think that this is a pre-made model in the game. If it is, I'm unfamiliar with it. But either way, very, very detailed. Took a lot of time and stuff, and you can actually get, like, lost in this maze, even though it's a little bit on the smaller side. There is another map someone has made that is kind of like the maze or whatever on here, but it's a little bit unrealistic as far as the movie point of view. And I just prefer the small details and the somewhat more accurate version that this has in it than that one. Not knocking it. I mean, anyone that takes time to make these maps, total props to doing that. There are definitely maps on here that people have not really thought all the way through, but I mean, just maps like this that have little small details and stuff that just, I mean, it just makes them, you know what I mean? I'm going through here. If you're wondering why I'm not just like straight up trying to get to the exit, I'm trying to find Jack's body. Oh, there it is. I guess it's just frozen in the snow right there. I could have promised it was actually somewhere else, but I guess, yeah, there it is. So, there you go. There's part 2 of this map. Definitely play these through yourself and check them out, and definitely give them a like, especially this one, because, like I say, I don't think it should be as low rated as it is. I think it definitely deserves more props than what it gets. But either way, both of these maps, really good maps, really enjoyed them, a lot of detail. If you haven't seen The Shining, go watch it, then go play this. I think that's a great way to really appreciate it like I did. And hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Later.
Success.